Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hello there, everyone. Welcome to the audition. Yes, the audition, of course. We're here to read the script, all right? You're here to give the audition for the part of the video, right? Actually, no. So this video is going to start off. I'm going to need some assistance from the audience, okay? I need you to run a line for me, okay? Don't worry. Calm down. Literally no one will be able to see your performance, okay? But in order for this intro to work, I need to have you say a line first, and so from your perspective, it'll work, okay? So have you guys seen Yu-Gi-Oh? Like the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh? Like the English version, the 4Kids dub version of Yu-Gi-Oh? Okay. I'm going to need you to play the role, the time-tested role that stretches back to the time of the ancient Greeks of Seto Kaiba, all right? I'm going to need you to run one of Kaiba's lines for me, all right? So we're just going to go through it a few times, and then you're going to say the line, and then I'll follow it up, and then that's the intro for the video, okay? All right, so the line is, draw your last pathetic card so I can end this Yugi, all right? Even if you've never seen Yu-Gi-Oh before, that's your line, all right? Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this Yugi. Let's run through it one more time, all right? Yuki. Good, good, fantastic, bravissimo, perfect, okay. All right, okay, we're gonna do countdown, 1, 2, 3, and then you're gonna read your line, and then I'll read my line, and then that will be good. Okay, all right, here we go, all right. I already know my line, I'm good, I got it set, I've got it locked down. Okay, ready? Okay, here we go, okay. 1, 2, 3, action. My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba, but it does contain the unstoppable Dracule Mihawk! That's right, I've assembled all one special cards, because that's all you need for Dracule Mihawk to end this! Mihawk comes out, like the Egyptian music is still playing for some Spanish music is playing in the background. He walks out, he takes out Yoru, shoosh! And then Kaiba explodes. That's how this version ends. But that was great! That was fantastic! Oh, it's gonna be on Broadway this fall. It's gonna be great. Fantastic. All right. Well, anyway, yes. I have finally obtained some booster packs. I have finally obtained some packs of the One Piece card game. We're gonna be talking about it today. Let's go! Okay, yes. First of all, in case you were unaware, yes, there is a One Piece card game. It exists. This is what the cards look like. It came out earlier this year. I actually had the chance to play it before it was released at Anime Expo. We didn't really play it because there was like a big area set up for it, and sometimes it was really busy. But I remember there was one time during the expo, it was me and Briggs, and he was like, I really want to play this One Piece card game. I want to see what it's all about. And I'm like, okay. So we go down there. It was like one of the last days of the convention. We go down there and we just kind of like look through the starter decks, but we didn't really know how to play. So we just kind of looked through the cards and we're like, yeah, these look pretty cool. And then we left. But yeah, I was really excited to talk about this. Since then, I have watched a tutorial video in order to like figure out how to play the game. And I'll link to that down below. It was a really helpful, it was like on the official channel to go check out how to play the game. If you've ever played Magic, it's probably the most similar to that, where there's like a resource. In this case, they are Dawn cards, you know, like the onomatopoeia Dawn, you know, in One Piece, and that's basically like your mana from Magic the Gathering. Characters that are summoned have summoning sickness, so there's some similarities to Magic, more similarities to Magic than similarities to Yu-Gi-Oh, which is the thing that I've played mostly throughout my life. But it's a really good card game. It really didn't take me that long to figure out the basic rules, so just go check out the tutorial if you want to know how to play. This is not that video to show you how to play it. I just kind of wanted to talk about it here. So there were some other One Piece card games before this. I know Spooky just did a video on it on my, I don't know if he put it up on his channel, but he did a video for my charity stream a couple weeks ago where he went through like the old school One Piece card game, the one that came out in the States way back during like the 4Kids era and everything. So there were other examples of this, but this is like a really big deal now. There was even a mention in, I think it was Oda's Jump Fest message where he was like, man, I need to get my hands on some of these cards, and they couldn't find any. me, and it's funny because he's like the creator of One Piece, and even he couldn't get his hands on some cards. I'm sure, like I said, he could have made like a single phone call and gotten like an entire set of cards. But these were kind of hard to get because, you know, these were released like over a month ago. I think maybe November, December, these were released. And since then, I've been like going around pretty much every store in my little area trying to find like starter decks or booster packs or whatever. And I just couldn't find any. And it seems like a common problem that a lot of people had when it first came out because everybody just went out and bought them all up, right? So I was in Walmart though yesterday, and I happened to find a little display box that had a few booster packs. The first booster pack is Romance Dawn. So I just bought all of them, including the display box. I just brought that along with me. I'm not sure if I was allowed to just take this, but I was like, I got all the booster packs and I was like, okay. And I was walking away and I was like, man, that display box would look really cool in the background. I used to work in retail. We were okay with just taking the boxes. So I just took the box. So here we are. But yeah, I had 6 booster packs. I opened one of them just so I could get like a feel for the cards to kind of show them off. And of course, I picked the pack where I draw a secret rare Dracule Mihawk. I actually don't know if this is a secret rare. So I was looking online to try to find out like what the set list or like the card list was. Yeah, you got 121 types total of cards, 45 commons, 30 uncommons, 26 rares, 10 super rares, 2 secret rares, and 8 leaders. So once again, kind of going back to like the commander version of Magic, where you have like a leader card that you have to place, okay? There were also starter decks. There was a Straw Hat starter deck that like Luffy was the leader. There was a Kaido one where Kaido's the leader. There was a, I think a Warlord one where there was a Baroque Works one where Crocodile was the leader, and I think there was a 4th one that was, it might have been the Warlords, and it might have been Doflamingo as the leader. I can't remember, but there was like a set of starter decks. I couldn't find any of the starter decks, just the booster packs, but you can get leaders in the booster packs. So here are the different sets of like rares, but I don't know which cards are which. Like, this is a really shiny card. I don't know if this is a super rare or a secret rare. I'm not really sure on that, but I drew a Mihawk, so I'm pretty happy with that. All right, let's get a play set of Mihawks. Actually, play sets in this game, you can have 4 of the same type of card in a deck, so there's that. But yeah, so I'll just go through the cards that I got in the first pack, and then we're going to open some other packs. The one card that I am looking for, because I did look up to see, like, okay, which is, like, the most valuable card in this booster pack that I could possibly get. And some of the cards have variant artwork. Like, for example, this is not, like, an image of Mihawk from the anime. This is obviously, like, an artist that drew Mihawk just for this card game. But there's some cards that have, like, original artwork, and then there's cards that have the same character but just scenes from the manga. And so there's a card that's a Shanks, but it's manga Shanks, like a scene of Shanks, I think, arriving at Marineford. So manga Shanks is, I think, the most valuable card in this entire set. I saw some examples of that card going for like $300 all the way up to like $600 if it was like, you know, graded in like gem mint condition or whatever. So we're going to be looking for a manga Shanks. There's some other cards that are fairly rare. I know there was like a version of Nami that was rare. There was one that was a Boa Hancock that was pretty good. So I didn't see Mihawk on the list of the most valuable, but we'll see. Anyway, as I said, the Dawn cards are essentially the mana here, where you like draw a certain number every turn. I think it's 2 every turn. I think it's 1 on your first turn, and then you use that. You can tap them, you know, turn them sideways, typical kind of like Magic play style to like activate effects or play cards or whatever. Let's see if I can get a character card here. Okay, so this was a character I got. This was Caribou. Yeah, you know you're lucky when you draw Caribou in your first booster pack. All right, so Caribou here, he has a number 3 up here, so that's his cost. So you got to have 3 Dawn cards on the field, and then you tap 3 of them, and then boom. If you really want to just be the most insane player ever, you can play Caribou in this game, all right? So actually, the artwork of Caribou is actually pretty sweet. A lot of this artwork reminds me a lot of like Treasure Cruise stuff. I don't know if they got the same people from Treasure Cruise that did the artwork for that game, for the card game, but I assume they would. It looks very similar. And then there's stuff with Mihawk that just looks so wild. Like this artwork of Mihawk, like look at those abs, ladies and gentlemen, right? Like, yeah, whoever drew him, amazing job, all right? So, but like Mihawk, for instance, though, is Mihawk a leader? Did I get a leader card? No, he's not a leader, unfortunately. Like Mihawk, the leader, you just win the game automatically. But no, he has a 9 as a cost, so you got to tap 9 of these, and I think you have a deck of 10 Dawns. So, like, it's your first turn, you activate 1 Dawn, and then every turn after that, every subsequent turn, you flip up 2 more Dawns. So you don't have to draw, like, the mana like in Magic and play, like, a land card or whatever, right? You can just, like, get them every turn. But you won't be able to play these really high-ranking cards until later in the game when you have pretty much your entire Dawn deck out on your field and you can tap, like, 9 at once to play the character cards. At least I assume that's how it works. I only watched the tutorial video, like, twice, so I might still be forgetting stuff. Anyway, though, pretty strong character, though, okay? Cards have effects. They can also block things. There's like a counter thing. So if you have this card in your hand, if I have a Caribou in my hand and my opponent attacks and my power is less than the opponent's attacking power, I can discard Caribou to add an extra 1,000 to my character's like power or whatever. So there's a bunch of really cool things you can do with it. There's event cards here that have certain effects. Like this is Sheep's Horn, and this is just a scene from the manga where Sheep's Head attacks Brook on Zoe. And so if you spend one of your Dawn cards for this effect, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 6 or less. So I guess if my opponent has a Caribou with a cost of 3 and attacks me, I can tap a Dawn, activate this, and then they can be rested there so they can't attack anymore. At least I'm assuming that's how it works. Okay. So what other stuff did I get here? Another card that I got that's a holo. I once again don't know. Does it actually say what rarity it is? That would make things a lot easier. It doesn't say the rarity on the card itself, but this one, okay, so I'm trying to figure out the rarity scale here, because in Yu-Gi-Oh!, at least back in the day, commons were non-holographic at all. Rares just had the title of the card holographic. Super rares just had the artwork holographic. Ultras were the title and the name of the card and the artwork were both holographic. And secret rares were like, I think the whole perimeter was also holographic. So in this case, this Mihawk, the whole card, like the artwork and everything is holographic. And with this card, this Thunder Bagara that I also got, is an event card, and only the sides of it are the rim of the card is holographic. So I'm assuming that's a less rarity. If I would have to guess, I don't think that I drew one of the secret rares. So if I had to guess, I would say this Mihawk is one of the 10 super rares in the deck. And this Thunder Bagara is one of the 26 rares in the deck, if I would have to assume. But I don't know for certain. Anyway, so we got a Thunder Bagara. We got Alvida. Cool artwork with Alvida there. I wish my camera, because it's like the focus is off here. Hold on, let me see if I can mess with this really quick. All right, there we go. I'm way out of focus now, but the cards should be... Oh, there we go. That's perfect right there. Check that out. That's Alvida. Let's see. We got Cavendish. Cavendish. Got to have Cavendish. He's a cool card. Let's see. We got Sachi. And what I love about Sachi's card is that it allows you to summon a penguin from your hand. So, Sachi and Penguin from Law's Crew. That's pretty sweet. We got Osuru. That she doesn't really do anything, but she can counter. She has a counter amount there, so she can use that. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of Wano-based characters. Because Wano is like the most recent arc, of course, when this card game was made. We got Urashima, and he's a big boy. He's a cost 7. So this is an example of a card that really doesn't have much in terms of like special abilities. He's just a beat stick. You just lay him down in the later game or whatever. You got 7 Dawns. Boom! Urashima! Then we got Otama. Otama's really cool. She allows you to subtract 2,000 power for one of your to one of your opponent's card to make them weaker. So that's cool. I was actually thinking it would be really cool if Otama's ability is like to, if you have a Beast Pirate, to like steal them, steal a Beast Pirate member. That would be really cool. We got Gomo no So, or Demon Face, which is one of Basil Hawkins' special ability. KO up to 2 of your opponent's rested characters with a cost of 5 or less. That actually seems like it would be pretty good. But I think event cards also have to be played with the cost, with the Dawn, so that's a 6. So you'd have to have a decent number of Dawn cards on the field. And then we have Mr. 2 Bonclay Bentham. I'm really happy they actually included his real name on the card, Bentham. So he's obviously the best card there. I mean, next to Mihawk. So yeah, those are the cards I drew on the first set. So we have more packs here to open. So let's just do that. Yeah. Anybody out there that's been playing the game so far, let me know how you like it. I'm assuming there's been tournaments and stuff because, like, every card game has a tournament. You know, that's the whole point. So let me know. I guess every booster pack has at least one Dawn card, you know, and it's like one of the Dawns for every pack. And I think, obviously, if you get a starter deck, you'll get more. On the back of the Dawn cards, there's actually an advertisement for Film Red. I'm thinking in the future, the Dawn cards are basically going to be serving as advertisements for new One Piece stuff or new One Piece merchandise or movies or whatever's coming down the pipeline next. Because the Dawn cards have to be in a separate deck off to your side. And so their only purpose is to, like, they're basically mana or, like, basic lands from Magic. So you could probably tack some advertisements on the back of those. All right. So the rares are on the very, very back. So let's see what we got here. This is a very awkward setup, but we got Hyogoro. I always mispronounce his name. I always say Hyogoro, and it's like, that's wrong. And it's like, it's Hyogoro. All right, fine. Hyogoro. He's a character. We got him there using the Ryuo technique. That's a pretty bad artwork. You may rest this character up to one of your leaders or characters gains 2,000 power. Oh, cool. So when you, during your main phase, you can tap this card, you can rest it, and then your leader gains power. And the leaders can attack too, so that's pretty cool. So it's like Hyo helping Luffy out. We got Mocha from the Punk Hazard arc, and she's just a regular character with just 5,000 attack. Don't mess with Mocha. We have an event. We have the Round Table. Oh, that's one of Cavendish's moves. Yes, give up to one of your opponent's give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 10,000 power during this turn. Oh my God, Cavendish can wreck your day. I could throw down Mihawk, and it could just be reduced to 0 with this card. It's pretty good. We got, Kurozumi Higurashi. She is a blocker, which blockers serve as blocking. So if your opponent summons, like, I play King and I attack your Zoro, I can use this card, tap it, and then King has to attack Higurashi instead. It's pretty cool. We got Komachio. I like little Otama hanging out on top of Komachio there. That's awesome. Okay, Komachio. We got Jean Bart as a member of the Heart Pirates. I love how Jean Bart is just slapping this poor Marine. This Marine is dead. This Marine just got slapped in the face by Jean Bart. Just BAM! So this Marine is dead, but that's pretty cool. We got Kanjuro. Oh, what's Kanjuro's effect? On KO, your opponent chooses one card from your hand and trash that card. I guess that's fair because he's a... Okay, so, wait. Does that mean when Kanjuro KOs a card? I'm assuming that means when Kanjuro himself is KO'd. Okay, when Kanjuro is KO'd, your opponent chooses one card from my hand and trashes it. So that's a detriment to me, which makes sense given the fact he's a traitor. KO up to one of your opponent's rested cards with a cost of 2 or less. Okay, all right, I get it. We got Babanuki, who is Old Maid, who is the warden of the Udon prison. That's pretty cool. He's got, like, his big elephant gun thing going on. We got Ashura Doji. I want to get a set of all of the scabbards. So Kanjuro doesn't count. So we already have our first scabbard. We got Ashura, who also died. All right. Oh, yes! I am Kurozumi Orochi! I am Orochi! I am back in card form! You thought I died, but I came back in card form! Kaiba! You cannot possibly hope to defeat me! Try your last pathetic card, Yugi! I am Kurozumi Orochi! Okay, what does Orochi do? I gotta shut up and, like, read his card effect. Reveal up to one artificial Devil Fruit Smile from your deck and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So it allows you just to get smiles to your hand, which makes sense given Orochi. But, like, I am Lord Orochi! He has 2,000 attack, which is way, way more than he should. Oh my God, I don't know if this is attribute or type, but it's under wisdom. I'm like, okay, sure. All right, but yeah, this is the secret rare. Manga Shanks, no. This is the card. He has one cost. One cost. Play Orochi just to get him killed. Just play Orochi just for him to die. Oh, I hope there's a Denjiro card, like a Denjiro event that just allows him to decapitate Orochi. I am Lord Orochi. All right. Oh! Ooh, this card looks shiny. We got maybe a super rare, ultra rare ulti? Maybe? I don't know. She's looking pretty badass, though. That's all I have to say. She's in her hybrid Pachycephalosaurus form. We got a pretty shiny ulti. Man, yeah, okay, wow, yeah, that's That's pretty cool. Yeah, ulti. All right, I'm gonna put all my rares over here. Where's Mihawk? Where'd I put Mihawk? Mihawk's over here. Okay. So yeah, she looks like it's the same rarity as Mihawk was. So there we go. Okay. So ooh, that looks cool. Okay, that looks really awesome. We got Trafalgar Law. So we got Law. I feel like I'm getting really valuable cards here, but I don't know. This is the first booster pack they released. They might just be having these characters to make you seem like, oh yeah, you're doing good. I'm like, all right, so I got a Trafalgar Law, an ulti, and a Mihawk ulti and a Trafalgar Law. They look pretty shiny. They look pretty valuable. All right, moving on to the next pack. I could just open them from the top. I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to rip them apart. That's good. I still have to kind of rip them apart. All right, I've seen some where you can buy the pack like this with the cardboard, and I've seen other sets that are just regular like booster packs, like in a box or whatever. But this is what I found, so this is what we're using. All right, man, I feel bad for having most of this video out of focus, but the whole point of this video is the cards, so I think you'll be all right. I might have to use scissors for this one. Oh, this takes me back, though. Does anybody remember, this is a weird kind of, like, thing, but does anyone remember back in the day opening a fresh pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and just the smell of Yu-Gi-Oh cards? These don't smell like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but, like, Yu-Gi-Oh cards had a very distinctive smell, and it's just like, new Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you know? Okay. All right, in this pack, we got Marco! And Marco, surprisingly, doesn't do much. Marco is just Marco. It's kind of weird that there's a massive blank spot here. Same thing with Osuru. Like, you could do the Yu-Gi-Oh thing, and even if it's a vanilla monster that doesn't do much, you can at least put, like, a description or, like, a quote from Marco or something. Like, hey, you know what my favorite Marco quote is? My favorite Marco quote is when Kizaru just tries to attack Whitebeard at Marineford, and Marco blocks the attack, and he's like, hey, you can't just attack the king so easily. So I love that line from Marco. It's like, hey, man, you can't just skip over all of the other pieces and attack the king. That's not how this game is played. That would have been cool. So we got Marco there, 5,000 attack. We got another, this is an event card for Babanuki, and this is his special attack, Elephant's Marchu, or the Elephant Sneeze attack that he uses. We got Zala. They actually included her real name. That's so cool. We got Miss Doublefinger there. Great artwork. Fantastic artwork. And we got her real name as Zala, which was actually revealed in a Vivra card data book. So I'm really happy that they included that. Her ability is on KO, you just draw one card. She's the Jar of Greed. We got another Hyogoro, so we're going to get duplicates. Oh, we got Inuarashi! All right, we're working on the Scabbard set. We got Inuarashi. Yeah. I'm glad they used Inuarashi in the English and not Duke Dogstorm. I mean, Dogstorm is a cool name, don't get me wrong, but I like the fact they kept Inuarashi there. Because in the English anime, they use Duke Dogstorm and Master Cat Viper, which is accurate. It's just, it's whatever, you know what I mean? We got Kurozumi Semimaru, who is the husband of Higurashi. They're both members of Kurozumi, but I don't know if they married into it, or if they're like brother sister. I don't know what their relationship was, but he's the dude that had the barrier fruit before Bartolomeo did. Yeah, there we go. We got another Jean Bart. We got a lot of Jean Barts. I can make a Heart Pirate deck. Yeah, I guess what the... we got Raizo. Perfect, Raizo. All right, another member of the Scabbards. All right, we got to keep track of the Scabbards. Hold on. Okay, I got Ashura Doji. I got Inuarashi. Kondro doesn't count. Screw Kondro. I hope I get an Izo, though. And we got Raizo here. Okay, so we got 3 of the 9 Scabbards. We got 1/3 Scabbards. Okay, we're good. We got Radical Beam. We got the Radical Beam. Now, this has a trigger. So what this means is... well, after you draw your first, 5 cards in your hand on your first turn, you take 5 cards from your deck and you set them in the life area, and every time your leader gets attacked, your leader doesn't get destroyed, but one of those cards gets added to your hand, and it counts as, your life points, and if you lose all of your life cards, then you lose the game. But when these cards get activated, when they get taken out of the life section, they get, have a trigger effect, and in that case, you get to up to one of your leader or character cards gains 1,000 power during this turn. Okay, so that's a thing. Yeah. Oh, we got Who's Who. Sweet. Who's Who card. If you have 8 or more Dong cards on the field, the character gains 1,000 power. So this is definitely more of a later game kind of card, but we got Who's Who. Awesome artwork. Oh, what do we get? All right, we got Sanji. Now, Sanji doesn't look too shiny. Sanji looks... This is the least shiny card I've gotten. So this is probably an uncommon, I'm assuming. 45 commons. I'm assuming these are all commons. Like, I don't see any difference between the commons. Unless, wait a second. Oh, wait, that might just be the event border. I'm trying to figure out the rarity here. Okay. So character cards have a white border, and event cards have the gold border. I think that's just the difference from the different types of card. I don't think that has anything to do with rarity. So I'm going to assume this is the uncommon, I'm guessing, or maybe this is the regular rare. It has to be. It has to be, because otherwise, like, I drew, like, 3 secret rares, and there's only 2 secret rares in this entire deck. And then a whole booster pack, okay? So these have to be super rares at the most. These have to be super rares. Which means that Sanji... Oh, oh, that's cute. I got Sanji and Zoro in the same pack. Awesome. I got a Sanji and a Zoro in the same pack. I wonder if their abilities play off each other. That'd be funny. That would be funny. Rush. This card can attack directly. So that's like something that, like, haste in Magic. So there you go. There's that, because no summoning sickness thing. Activate main once per turn. You may add 1 card from your life area to your hand. It would be funny if Sanji's effect was like, if you have a Nami or a Robin on your field, you know, this card gains 5,000 attack or something. Yeah, cool. And I'm using attack instead of power because Yu-Gi-Oh, you know what I mean? But you get what I mean. Like, this big number up here is their power or their attack. So yeah, there's Sanji. I got Sanji and Zoro. I guess I can work on the Straw Hat collection over here. Those are the first Straw Hats I actually got, I think. Yeah, I got some of the events with Frankie, but that was it. Okay, so we're working on the Scabbards. I got 2 of the Straw Hats. I got 3 super rares, I guess. Nothing secret yet, though. I think Shanks is one of the secrets. I don't know what the other secret is. Like I said, there's also variant artwork in these, which I'm probably not going to get. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. All right, so we have Smiley. So we have Punk Hazard, Smiley, of course. All right, we have Bartolomeo. Oh, man, that is some sick Bartolomeo arc. Look at that. Look at that artwork. He only has 2,000 tech. He's a blocker, though. That makes sense, given the fact he has the Bari Bari Nomi. Not the Bari... No, yeah, the Bari Bari Nomi. The Bara Bara is Buggy. Oh, man, if we could get Buggy, that would be great. The Crescent Cutlass. That's one of Crocodile's abilities, obviously, here. That's an event. Oh, we got Bao Huang. Bao Huang, who is like the secretary of Kaido. Kaido's secretary. Choose 2 cards from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals those cards to you. Okay, so just, like, show me those cards. That's it. Oh, we got Virgo. Cool. Virgo with his indestructible armament hockey. We all know how powerful Virgo was. Oh, we got Nekomamushi! Yeah! All right! Meow! All right, we got 4 of the Scabbards. We're working on it. We got Fuku Rokuju! Yeah! I was really expecting... Man, that artwork is so badass. Look at that. That's Fuku Rokuju at his time right there. He's using the earlobe cracker. He's got 8,000 attack. I'm telling you what, I don't know much about this game, but you put the Fuku Rokuju meta, let me tell you. It'll wreck your opponent, let me tell you. All right. So yeah, can I do how would archetypes work here? Would I do like a Heart Pirate deck, a Straw Hat deck, a Beast Pirate deck? Like, does it go by cruise? I imagine it would. We got Gordon, who is a movie only character from One Piece Film Red. If you've seen that movie, he's there. Let's see. Does he allow you to summon Uta from your hand? You may place 1 card from your hand at the bottom of your deck. Draw 1 card. All right, that doesn't seem that bad, I guess. So, Film Red is obviously, you know, advertised heavily here with the Dawn cards and everything like that. So you got another Dawn card here. So, you know, you can get Uta here as well. Let's see if we can grab Uta. Desert Spada. A lot of Crocodile's moves in this. We got Sasaki, who's one of the Tobiropo. I guess I could work on Tobiropo. I have Ulti, I have Sasaki, and who else did I drew? Who's who right here. So I have 3 of the Tobiropo working on collections here. We got Momonosuke! And Momonosuke's artwork... Wait, hold on. Was Sanji was shiny? I don't really know. I think he's just another uncommon. But we got Momonosuke. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, and we got Caesar. Caesar Clown right there. I think it also has to do with... Okay, do you notice how... All right, with Caesar's card... Okay, do you notice how his artwork is staying inside of the border of the card? Okay, well, look at Mihawk. Okay, so Mihawk's card, you can see the artwork is going outside of the border. And it's the same thing with Law, too. Like, look at Law. See how Law's hand is going over the border? So I think that also indicates that these guys are a higher rarity. So we got 2 more packs left. Yeah. So, yeah. Pretty cool stuff. I want to find the starter decks, too. Because starter deck obviously has a lot more Dawn cards and stuff. Because I don't even know if I'm going to have enough Dawn cards. I'm only going to have 6 boosters, so I'm only going to have 6 Dawn cards to play. You need a deck of 10, I think, to play. So I don't even think I can technically play the game yet unless I get more Dawn cards. I play the game with only 6 Dawns. I play it with a handicap because I'm just so good. So here's another Dawn! Okay, so what do we got? Oh, that is beast mode. Look at that artwork of the pacifistas. Oh my god, I love how they look like actually, Kuma just looks so pissed off there, or the pacifistas look so pissed. They're just like an entire army of these things coming at you. Like, oh my god, like the death lasers, holy shit. Biological weapon, Navy. Oh, we got Carrot. Oh, that's some kawaii Carrot art. Look at that, Carrot. Oh, she's collecting carrots. Look, she has a little basket of carrots. She's in a field. Yeah, and she has a trigger effect. You could just play this card whenever it gets taken from the life section. So there you go. There's Carrot. Oh, that's nice. Oh, sweet. Oh, okay. All right. I drew Dawn Krieg, and I just gotta say, this is the absolute coolest Dawn Krieg has ever looked in any One Piece media. Look at that. You foolish pirates! I'm Dawn Krieg! Look at that. He's bringing down his spear, shield, staff thing. Just like, ah! That is the coolest Krieg has ever looked, ever. Okay? All right. We got the Green Star Rafflesia. We have one of Usopp's Pop Greens attack, so that's cool. We got, we got Speed. We got Speed's character card there. So Speed's there with Otama. They're best friends, so that's nice. Speed, yes. We got Apu. We got Scratchman Apu. I guess I could work on collecting supernovas. I got Law and I got Apu. I don't think I have any other supernovas. I don't think I have any other. Well, Zoro's a supernova. Zoro's one of the rookies, so we got Zoro. Okay, so we're working on the supernova deck. Oh, Kawamatsu! Yes! Yes! Kawamatsu! Hold on a second, it's out of focus, but yeah, all right. Haha! Yeah, Kawamatsu! Yeah, we got Kawamatsu! Yeah! What does Kawamatsu do? All right, Kappa. Okay, he's just a character, but he does have a trigger effect that allows you to play him right away when he gets taken out of the life. My god, he looks so cool, though, with Satsumo. Is it Satsumo or Sotsumo? I think it's Satsumo is the name of his sword. Oh my god, it's so cool. He didn't do as much as he should have. Okay, so we got 5 of the scabbards. All right, so we're still looking for Okiku and Kinemon, and we need Denjiro, and I guess we need Izo. So there we go. All right, Izo, I guess technically wasn't a member of the Scabbards, but he was a member of the Scabbards. We have Baroque Works, just like the event of Baroque Works. That's actually one of the Tankobon covers. That's volume 21. Yeah, so it's just the artwork from volume 21. So I like the combination, by the way. I like the combination of, like, this was obviously artwork that was, you know, specifically made for the cards, but then even that has different artists that they utilize. And then they just have, like, manga scenes. But it works. It really works. And even, in some cases, anime, because this is very clearly an image of Sanji from the anime. So, yeah, they kind of alternate between manga, anime, and a slew of different artists. So it's pretty cool. It actually reminds me a lot of... I got Brooke. There we go. There's Brooke's card. It actually reminds me a little bit of the Devil's Luck card game that's coming out, because I've gotten to see some of the artwork there, and Rustage went around and got a bunch of different artists to contribute to the card game, so it's not just one type of style of art for the whole thing. Okay, so this is... Oh, this isn't like a rare or anything. This is just Perona, but it's some pretty cool artwork of Perona. Pretty nifty. It's like very different style. Like, you can just look at these different styles. Like, this is, like I said, Treasure Cruise kind of style. This is a completely different style. And then, you know, Mihawk is a more realistic kind of, you know, style with, like, a lot of crazy stuff in the background. This looks like, I don't know. This looks like if Perona were to release, like, an album, like a CD, this would be the cover of it, all right? Like, you know, Jumping Ghost Girl or something. I don't know, but that would be Perona's album cover. Yeah. Okay. Oh, sweet. Oh, that is so cool. Look at this. We got Doflamingo, but Doflamingo looks like, I don't know. He kind of looks like a burned out, like, '80s rock star or something. I don't know, like Steven Tyler or something. I don't know, kind of just like the details on his flesh. You know, it's just like he's just like, hey, how you doing? Just like, yeah, you ready to rock and roll? I've done a lot of drugs in my day. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Oh yeah, we got Drake. We got Diaz X Drake. I love that artwork of Drake. That looks really cool. He's just like in the middle of like striking like an attack pose or whatever. Navy, Drake, Animal Kingdom Pirates. Drake's part of a lot of organizations. One booster pack left. This is the only booster pack, by the way, that I'm aware of that's currently out. The Romance Dawn pack. So there will be more coming out, obviously, in the future. But stay tuned. I might do this again. I mean, let me know. We'll open this is the Romance Dawn pack. We'll be doing the I don't know, the well, Romance Dawn is the first arc of One Piece. We'll be doing the Orange Town pack next, and then after that, of course, the Baratier pack, and then you know how it goes. I have no idea what they're called. Officer Agents. It's a Baroque Works card with Crocodile. We got Hold'em. Sometimes you gotta know when to hold 'em and know when to fold 'em. I love how Hold'em's artwork is him about to punch the lion. That's funny. We got Bellamy. Yeah, Bellamy. I mean, Bellamy's artwork is pretty cool, to be honest with you. Bellamy's cool, but he just punches things. We got Hyrudin. Oh, that's cool. He's bringing down the gauntlet. Oh, we got, okay, so this is a sound effect. Bebeng! We got the sound effect of the scabbards assembling. Scabbards assemble. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Okay, who would be, all right, if the scabbards were the Avengers, who would be who? All right, who would be who? I guess Kinemon's the leader, so he'd have to be Iron Man, but I wonder who would be who. Yeah, not sure. Okay, we got, oh, Wire! Oh, that's actually cool. Wire is a member of Kids Crew. All right, and I'm glad they actually gave him the time of day to make artwork of Wire. Somebody out there was commissioned to draw Wire, and they did a fantastic job for such like an insignificant side character on Kids Crew. But I love Wire. He's so cool. All right. We got Shinobu. Who is Shinobu part of the Scabbards? All right, I'll include Shinobu as part of the Scabbards. We got Komurasaki. Oh, she has 0 attack. Okay, what does Komurasaki do? On play, 3, you have to, okay, so you have to tap 3 of your Dawn cards. If your leader is Kozuki Odin, set up to one of your Land of Wano type character cards with a cost of 3 or less as active. Okay, so if you have Odin as your leader and you play Komurasaki, she only costs 1. I guess you can, like, untap or unrest one of your cards that you already used that turn. So you basically get to reuse a card. That's pretty useful. We got Hawkins. That is some awesome artwork of Hawkins. I love the tarot. I love the stars behind him, I guess, or the flowing cape. That looks pretty cool. We got Hawkins. Remember the supernovas? Oh, we got a leader card finally. Yes, we got Kaido. Kaido. Not a holographic or anything, but this is the first leader we got. And there were 8 leaders in this pack, so that's crazy I got one on the final pack there. Okay, so we got leader Kaido. So the leader card, so you place him there once per turn during your turn. I'm glad that it specifies once per turn during your turn. When your opponent's character is KO'd, add up to 1 Dawn card from your deck. So you just basically get to get more Dawns. So there's cards that you get 2 Dawns every turn, I think, but then there's also cards that let you get more Dawns, and that's like a leader effect, obviously. But you have to use a Dawn in order to get a Dawn, so you can't like spam everything right away. But you get to add more mana to your pool. Basically, is it useful? Okay, what do we got? Oh, good, we got Nami. Okay, we got Nami. Pretty cool there. Look at the 5 cards from the top of your deck. Reveal up to 1 Straw Hat type card other than Nami, and add it to your hand. And then place the rest of the bottom of your deck in order. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we got another Straw Hat. We got Nami. Okay, we got... Oh, yes! Yes! We got Denjiro! Oh, my God! Look how badass Denjiro looks there with his ponytail flowing in the wind in front of him. Dude, was this a scene from the anime? I feel like this is a scene from the anime, just by the way the artwork looks. This was probably one of the episodes. I don't remember, like, this exact screenshot. But my God, this looks cool. Denjiro's, he's here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And he used up all that bubblegum working for Orochi for 20 years. So he's just ready to kick ass and cut off snakes' heads. That's what he's here to do. All right. So we got one more card. We got the Dawn, of course. But we have one more card after Denjiro. Oh, wait, no. Denjiro is the last card. No, Nami was the other one. All right, so that's all we got. That's all we got. But I think this was a pretty good yield here. Okay, so in terms of rares, we got Mihawk. Let me just go through the sets. So we got 3 of the Toby Roppo. We got half of a Roppo. We got Ulti's card. We got Sasaki. We got Who's Who. For the Supernovas, we did pretty well. We got Hawkins, Drake, Zoro, who's also a member of the Straw Hats, obviously. We got Apu, and we got Law. Everything's reversed. We got Law. Looks pretty sweet. Warlords, we got Doflamingo, and we got Mihawk. For the Scabbards, I think we did really good for the Scabbards, honestly. I mean, we got Denjiro, we got Inuarashi, we got Nekomamushi, we got Kawamatsu, we got Raizo, and we got Ashura, and we got Shinobu as well. So we didn't get Kinemon, and we didn't get Okiku, unfortunately. And I guess we got Kanjuro, but... Pfft. And then for Straw Hats, we got Zoro, we got Nami, we got Brooke, and we got Sanji. Did not get Frankie, unfortunately. I'll go back to regular focus now. Did not get Frankie, unfortunately, and he's my favorite Straw Hat. Or Robin. We didn't get Frankie or Robin. That sucks, but that's okay. I'm going to keep my eyes out for more of these packs and get some. I definitely want to buy more of these. I definitely want to collect more of these cards. Just the artwork alone, I think it makes it worth it. And then get some more Dawn cards, and then, I don't know, you know, go and try to play the card game. You could probably play it online as well, so that's probably a thing that's available. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed. Go and check out the One Piece card game if this seemed interesting to you, and be on the lookout for a Manga Shanks. I'll throw up what it looks like right here. This is the card you're looking for right here. If you can find this card, if you get this card exactly, Shanks with this artwork in your card, in your booster pack, yeah, save that. Don't touch it. Maybe send that away to get graded, okay? So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Tekking101 signing out. Later. Also, this is just coincidence because I didn't plan on finding these cards yesterday, but I have another trading card-themed video coming out later this week. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I have another trading card-themed video. So we'll see about that when we get to it. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. This will be Tekking signing out. Later. Cards all over my keyboard now. Like, I'm going to have to clean all these off and then edit. All right, later.